Hello everyone, my name is Snehal Desai. I'm going to talk about adrenal diseases. So these are some of the topics that's covered on the exam. Just take a look at them and, just general areas for them. And adrenal gland made up of two main parts, the cortex, the medulla. You can see here there's different main sections here. The zona glomerulosa and the different other zonas here. The medulla is the inner part, the outer part is the cortex, and within it is the adrenal gland, which is on top of or on the superior surface of a kidney. The primary adrenal insufficiency is due to Addison's disease, and you can see here cortisol is not being produced enough. Um, Usually due to, it's just not enough steroid hormones. So these are some of the symptoms of them. Um, and then Cushing's, usually where too much cortisol is produced. And you can see the symptoms here as well. Moon phase, buffalo hump, obesity, high blood pressure, everything going high essentially. And then these are some of the treatments. Usually the treatments are usually medicated and like medication wise used to treat Addison's, not the Cushing's. Um, I just listed some of them here. Um, Surgery is the mainstay treatment for the Cushing's, but if um, not able to do that, then use these medications um, to help in preventing the excess amount of cortisol before being produced. So these are some of the mechanisms I'm going to show you here. Hydrocortisone works by binding to glucocorticoid receptors intracellularly, then programming the genes to restore the normal function of the body. Could act on liver cells, immune cells, muscle cells, brain cells, and these are this table shows some of the common things that occur when they're bound. The fludrocortisone works similar to the hydrocortisone, but it is bound to a different type of receptor. In this case, it binds to mineralocorticoid receptor, so it kind of affects the kidney, the colon, the salivary glands, um, and like basically provides mostly for sodium, water, potassium, and all those other things to increase blood pressure and stuff as well. Ketoconazole, this is where like these are some of the secondary treatments of Cushing disease. The way it works, it actually the main things here is to prevent the production of cortisol. So in this case, it's going to bind to an enzyme, the CYP17 and CYP11, which is a 17A alpha hydroxylase and the ground beta hydroxylase, and then stops that enzyme from producing cortisol, whether it's the mitochondria or the smooth endoplasmic reticulum structure of the cell, adrenal cortex cell. Mitochine, um, this one is another unique mechanism. It's going to convert to a toxic metabolite and become toxic to mitochondria, so it's going to prevent production of cortisol in this way. Um, Again, it works in the adrenal cortex cell as well. And so it will destroy that mitochondria from doing its work in producing these enzymes to produce more cortisol. And then has serotype mechanism. This one's going to bind to a somatostatin receptor type 5 on the ACTH. and prevent the release, and then activate the GI, which is a G protein inhibitory enzyme, which is used to prevent the release of ACTH. Because ACTH is used to signal the adrenal glands to release the cortisol, so it's going to prevent that release of ACTH. And this typically works in the ACTH secreting tumor cell.